Hello everyone, Eric Burd here, creatively connecting. Happy Wednesday. The reason why I say that is yesterday when I recorded my video, I also said Happy Wednesday. And that is why the theme for today is I'm sorry. So yesterday, after I recorded and I watched it, I go, you knucklehead, it's not Wednesday. You can't put that up there. People are going to think you have low credibility. You don't have it together. How can I listen to Eric? He doesn't even know what day it is. I was very convinced that yesterday was Wednesday, and I chose not to verify what day it was as I was filming. So I was speaking to my friend Claudia last night, and this is one of the reasons why I'm so grateful for developing so many strong relationships to where we can be transparent and candid and call each other out on our stuff so we can grow and get better. And I shared that with her and she goes, well, why would you do that? Do you know how many of us right now don't know what day it is or having moments of not knowing what day it is? Why would you hide that? And I thought, gosh, yeah, I guess you're right. I guess that's not very authentic. So I'm sorry for that, for wanting to project an image that was not accurate. So I apologize for that. I'm sorry. But again, I'm thankful for Claudia. Thank you for calling me out for that. And hey, I know a lot of us are forgetting what day it is right now, and that's okay in a weird way. That's kind of a beautiful thing. So that being said, happy Wednesday today. And we are going to stick with I'm sorry. After speaking with her, I realized, you know what? The I'm sorry is something that a lot of us struggle with for various reasons. Sometimes we don't think that we're wrong, or we just don't want to admit that we're wrong. And saying I'm sorry is very healing for both parties. And it's important for us right now because one of our main focuses, remember, is to build our relationships as we spend all of this time together. And I'm confident that most of us in the last month have definitely had some behavior that has warranted us saying, I'm sorry. And I'm sure a bunch of us also haven't said that. So I encourage you to freely let those I'm sorries flow, because it will make your partner feel better. It will make them feel like you truly care, that you're not stubborn, that you can see eye to eye, that there's going to be compromise, and it's just a healthy way of communicating. All right, so I encourage you to say I'm sorry to somebody today. All right, now another thing I'm going to challenge you to do is think of somebody in your life that maybe you haven't apologized to outside of the walls that you're in right now, that you've maybe been too stubborn to say I'm sorry to. And you guys haven't buried that. From personal experience, I had a friend that we had a rift for 4 or 5 years over something just silly. And we eventually over the years realized how ridiculous that was, and we ended up burying the hatchet. But why waste that time? Why waste those years? Say I'm sorry today. Set it up, because you won't always have that opportunity to say I'm sorry with somebody. And I think one thing that's important for us as humans is to operate in a way to where we can minimize the amount of regret that we're going to have throughout our life. We can't avoid regret, but you can do things to keep it to a minimum. All right. So I know when I say that to you, you may be thinking, oh yeah, there is that person, but I don't know if I want to deal with that conflict. It might not go well. What do you have to lose? If it's somebody that you're already not on good terms with right now, what do you have to lose? If it's someone that you're already not communicating with, you go back to not communicating. But at least you can give it a shot to rebuild that bridge again and say, I'm sorry. So I know there's that force that's going, it's going to be uncomfortable. There's going to be conflict. It will bring you closer together. And I promise you, when you step through that inhibitor and you have that conversation, just be prepared for it. Set it for tomorrow, the day after. Set a dedicated space up, whether it's 30 minutes on the phone, arrange it with that person. And I promise you, you're going to feel relieved that you had that conversation. All right, so say those I'm sorries today. When you say them, mean them, be authentic. And if you have someone that's saying I'm sorry to you, just receive that message. Don't push back and give them a hard time. Just receive it, because it's not easy. And I think that the more of us are willing to say an apology and to receive an apology, it's just a healthier way for us to communicate, to be transparent, and bring us all closer together, which is critical for us right now during this season. So once again, I am sorry for not being 100% authentic yesterday. From now on, if I say the wrong day, we are going to go live with that, and I am not going to cut that piece out. So enjoy the rest of your Wednesday today, and we'll catch you tomorrow on Thursday. Take care, all.